From his Central Texas Command Center, deep behind enemy lines, the information war continues. It's Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
National Guard on alert for Tea Party protest. PrisonPlanet.com. The Maryland National Guard has been put on alert in anticipation of today's nationwide Tea Party protest, with Homeland Security spokesman refusing to deny that protesters will be under surveillance from the Department of Homeland Security, and he has links to all of that. The Maryland National Guard issued a force protection advisory April 11th. They issued that on me when I was in Dallas for In the Fed, called us terrorists. It actually says the terrorist. You got to watch the terrorist, and they may hurt you. I mean, you guys, who's hurting you is the foreign bank stealing your whole future. But you'll find out, I know, just feel powerful. The Maryland National Guard issued a force protection advisory. The document warns the National Guard to be on alert during the Tea Party protest because guardsmen and guard facilities might become targets of opportunity. Oh, of the Al-Qaeda, I guess. See, the whole fake Al-Qaeda thing, we told you it was for the American people because their own document said it. Now they're announcing it openly. See, Homeland Security is to make sure the bankers can steal everything you got without you ever stopping them. The contact point for the document listed as the Anti-Terrorism Program Coordinator. The Maryland Army National Guard, MDARNG Force Protection Advisory, is in response to a nationwide planning protest activity scheduled April 15th, although there is no known direct threat to the MDNG facilities. That's what all these reports say. They may become a target of opportunity during protest activities throughout Maryland, states the advisory. Yeah, I have the Army advisory on us that says we're terrorists and may attack. It continues, but it goes on to say, but we have no history of that, but still we might. Well, you might too, you bastards. I mean, your bosses may bomb Oklahoma City again and blame it on us. It continues. Numerous entities have formed recently to express displeasure, anger over recent federal-state actions, more taxes, increased spending, higher deficits, and a surge of borrowing to pay for it all, bailout of the financial institutions, etc. This movement can be identified by different variations of Tea Party. Past Tea Party events have been peaceful. There was a Tea Party event in Solomons, Maryland on March 22nd. T stands for tax enough already. They don't want to dare mention it stands for the Founding Fathers. They got to act like, no, that's what it stands for. The document then gives a full list of times and locations of the Tea Party protests in Maryland. It advises National Guard personnel to contact local law enforcement when they feel threatened by protesters or protesters trespassing. It just goes on and on. I mean, Same thing that's said for us in Dallas. Commanders at all levels should establish relationship with local police in order to understand local threats. And by the way, Raw Story of all people got it right. They have a headline today, I never got to it, where it says, let me find it. That's the Washington Times, WorldNet Daily, AP. Oh, where is Raw Story? They actually got it right. And they admit here that the white supremacist cop killer was actually against me. They were actually nice in this article. I appreciate that. Conservatives outraged at DHS assessment warning of violent right-wing extremism. The report by the Department of Homeland Security is causing waves of indignation among conservatives for labeling right-wing extremism, this is a quote, the most dangerous domestic terrorism threat in the United States. That's a quote. Right-wing is not wanting foreign bankers raping you. So there's that article. eFoodsDirect.com, fantastic sponsor. My friends, listen very carefully. We have to store food for our families if we're going to stay free and stay safe and alive. The prime rule of power is that you control nations with oil and people with food. eFoods Direct has the best quality storable food out there. It's fresh. It was just recently made. They're making it every week and then shipping it out. It lasts more than 10 years in climate control, 10 years guaranteed in your garage or attic. And even 100-degree heat. It's just great, high-quality, non-GMO food. Check them out online. This is who I recommend. eFoodsDirect.com. The letter E, FoodsDirect.com. The J. Michael Stevens Group, 800-409-5633. 1-800-409-5633, eFoodsDirect.com.